Hello, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm very well. My name is Matthew Addison, and this is just going to be a quick, simple interview about who you are and the business you're running. First, you can tell us your names, where you're from, and what your business does.
My name is Tyra Jefferson. I'm from Irmo, South Carolina, and I'm the CEO of Tyra's Big World of Flavor, where my Southern Flair comes to life. In my business, I'm a caterer, personal chef, cooking demonstrator, motivational speaker, author, and a lot more. Here with me is my COO / my mom / my momager. So I'll let her tell about herself, but we both have been doing my business for going on 4 years now.
And my name is Wylondria Jefferson. I work at Benedict College. I've been there for 22 years. And like Tyra says, I am her manager, mom, co-owner. I am the person who handles logistics, her finance person, and so more, as she says. But she wanted to start this business after coming back from Food Network, her first time on Food Network in 2011. No, she was 11. So it was 2016 when she came back from Food Network, and then they invited her back again for another show. So she was on Food Network Star Kids as well as Kids BBQ Championship season 2. So after she finished that, I'll let her tell you what her plans were.
After I came back from Food Network, that's when I started noticing cooking wasn't something I just wanted to do for a show. I wanted to continue on cooking. So that's when I started my business. I started my blog, and I started doing a lot of catering events and speaking because a lot of people wanted to hear from a young girl who was on national television. So I started doing that. And then actually last year, I started a YouTube channel. And now I am at over 4,000 subscribers, 4.6 thousand, I think, subscribers. So I've had that up and running. I did a collab with Be Love's Life. She has over 2 million subscribers. Over this quarantine, I published two children's books. I already had a cookbook out there. So I've just been really trying to get my grind on and show young people that you can. Oh, and I have my podcast, but I wanted to show young people that you can do so much at any age.
Okay. Now we'll move on to some general questions. What really got you into this passion of cooking, public speaking, and what made you want to start your own business?
What made me want to start was I'm a very creative and talented person, and I have so many talents. So I wanted to start my business. I originally wanted to highlight cooking, but then I started realizing that I have so many other talents that I can incorporate into this. I don't have to just do cooking. And I knew once I was doing interviews on news stations and everything that I love speaking about myself and inspiring people. So that's when I started doing motivational speaking because I talk a lot. So that helped with motivational speaking and inspiring people. I go to schools, churches. I go to a lot of places. I do cooking demonstrations, and it's just fun, working with people, doing things. And I also wanted to work for myself. Like I'm kind of an independent person, and I like being kind of my own boss, even though I am 14 and my mom is my boss, but I kind of want to work for myself and make my own money and do things for myself and teach people that you don't have to have a regular job. You can work for yourself doing what you love.
Okay, next question is, were there any certain obstacles or doubts that you faced when first starting your business, and how did you overcome them?
The obstacles that I faced would probably be finances, because I am living in a single parent household. So my mom does a lot of things by herself. So that was the biggest obstacle. How I overcame that, I started reaching out to people, emailing people. And that's one thing that people who are starting businesses can't be afraid of. Don't be afraid to ask people for money, ask people for help. Because if you have a good product or if you're passionate about something, people will give to you. So I started reaching out to a lot of different people, asking for investments, asking for my mom we actually have like a little sponsorship letter. And she, like she said, she handles all the logistics and paperwork. So she wrote that up with all my many accomplishments on it. So that's what I did to help with the finances. I mean, our finances have gotten better, but we could still use more help. So that's why I joined the Young CEOs of Tomorrow with Lynn Brown Inspires, because she helps with getting young people's businesses on the road, on track to help their businesses grow.
Are there any people besides family members that help you run or design your business, and how did you know you wanted to work?
Any people besides family members? I mean, I guess my mom's coworkers and my teacher. She's my third grade teacher, and she still helps with like catering events. She would help us do some events. My mom's coworker, Miss Williams, she helps, but we consider them as family because we've known them for a while. Mostly it's family helping us, my mom's siblings, my mom, my cousins. So family really helps with my business. It's pretty much family, and I knew I wanted to work with them because my mom and her siblings actually had a catering business before. So I knew they knew how to run this kind of thing and how to do it. So they've helped with like big catering events. Like last year Last year during Christmas time, I had the biggest catering event. It was the Kappa Ball. It was over 1,500 people there. And I had to have a whole bunch of staff people to help with that. So it was all the staff was my family and my mom's coworker and my god mom and god sister.
Okay. What is your favorite part about being an entrepreneur and owning your own business?
My favorite part of being a young entrepreneur and owning my own business is meeting people and doing something that I love, because I feel like if I had a regular job, I would find a job that I love, like something that I want to do 24/7, like not having to worry about doing a task that I don't want to do. Being a young entrepreneur and owning my own business gives me the freedom to do what I want. And also it's inspiring to other people that you don't have to work for anyone else. You can work for yourself and you can grow. Another thing would be making new things, like making my seasonings, being so creative that I have products now. I have so many things that will help my business grow, and just having the creative freedom to do what I probably wouldn't be able to do at a regular job, like illustrating my own books, just working for myself and doing what I love.
Okay. What do you like to do for fun? Are there any sports or hobbies?
So what I like to do for fun, I cannot play sports. Like, I'm really bad at sports, but I'm very artistic. So I do a lot of art and drawing and stuff. Like I said, I can't play sports. I can dance and I can sing a little bit, but I not at sports. Things that I like to do, I like to cook. I do that in my free time. Just cook for me and my mom. I do some crocheting and drawing a lot. Painting, I've started getting into painting a lot more now. So that's what I like to do in my free time. Normally in my free time, I'm still working, doing stuff for my business, like my podcast. That's really like an area where I can just talk freely and, just inspire people. So those are things that I do in my free time.
Well, that's all questions I have for you guys. Thanks for talking to me, and I wish you a lot of luck in your business in the future.
Thank you so much.
Yes.